Hello, Mallards. It is Wednesday, and today marks the first day in a very long time that Netflix has asked me if I was still watching. Generally speaking, I haven't really binged anything in a while, like not since I watched Our Flag Means Death, all back to back to back. And HBO, I guess, doesn't judge you for doing that, but I haven't binged anything on Netflix in an age, and I haven't really binged anything in general in a while. But today marks the release of the Wednesday series, as in Wednesday Addams from the Addams Family. And I've been pumped for this for months. And so when the roommates got back from their escapades earlier, I was like, hey, can we watch Wednesday? Figuring that we would be able to watch a couple of episodes, maybe 2 or 3 of the 8 before they got tired. Did we watch all 8? Yes, we did. Do I have any regrets? No, I do not. I had figured that this series would live up to what I wanted it to do. I mean, it's got Danny Elfman music, it's got Tim Burton producing and directing, it has some very talented writers. Christina Ricci is in the series, which I think is really fun. Jenna Ortega, who is playing Wednesday, I thought was phenomenal casting, and I was very excited for that. Catherine Zeta-Jones is Morticia, which I also think is brilliant casting. It also has Gwendolyn Christie in it. It's just got a bunch of very, very talented performers. And it was billed as sort of a mystery story. So Wednesday's being sent to a boarding school called Nevermore, which is for all of the outcasts or non-normies. So werewolves, vampires, etc., etc., etc. So it has sort of altered the lore of the Addams Family a little bit. There's more magic and mysticism, which isn't necessarily non-existent in the rest of the Addams Family lore, but just isn't front and center quite as much in the 2 main films as it is in this series. But it still has the Wednesday Addams attitude that I absolutely adore. It's got really good dialogue and quips and fun things like that. Has a really fun set of characters too for her to interact with at the school. Her roommate is a colorful, excited little werewolf who I adore. There's the moody artist boy, outcast, potential love interest. There's also a normie coffee shop boy, potential love interest. There is the beekeeping boy, unexpected friend. There is the siren frenemy. Just a lot of fun characters to interact with and a lot of fun places to go. And of course, Thing plays a big part. And Thing is one of the best parts of the Addams Family. So they really knew what they were doing when they were like, yes, a whole show about Wednesday Addams, everyone's favorite character, and also will have Thing in it almost the entire time, who is everybody's second favorite character. And so it's been really fun. It was a great way to spend 8 hours. I'm not going to go deep into spoilers for the show, just because I want you to have a chance to watch it. It literally just came out today. So I'm going to stick with, I really enjoyed it. I can talk about some non-spoilery things, I guess. I thought that it had some good twists and turns. There were several times where I was like, I think I've got it. And then I was like, ooh, maybe not. Maybe I don't have it. No, I think I've got it. Maybe I don't have it. And it turns out that my first gut instinct was actually more correct. But it did keep me on my toes the whole time, and I thought that the lore that they wove into it was interesting and kind of fun. It does go a little wild at times. There were moments, especially in the last episode, there were several moments where I was like, well, I guess this is what we're doing, that seemed a little beyond the scope. But as somebody who unashamedly watches and enjoys Riverdale, I feel like I cannot talk about anything jumping the shark literally ever. I love a show that does nothing but repeatedly jump the shark. And so I thought that this was really fun, and I loved, like loved Jenna Ortega as Wednesday. Her delivery of everything was incredible. And the little like lines they drop in, the little hints, the little nods to the Addams Family films and to all of those other things was really cool. Like, I really liked the way that they did that. I thought it was really funny and very interesting. It's a fun 8-hour romp that I definitely recommend going on if you like the Addams Family at all. We laughed an awful lot, and I enjoyed the mystery, and it's a little darker and heavier, but it still has that sort of like, we treat pain and torture very lightly, and at its heart, this is still a story about family and caring and embracing being an outcast, which is part of what makes the Addams Family so amazing and enduring, is that even though they're torturing each other and everything's really wild, it's really about accepting people for who they are and letting them be who they want to be. And I feel like the show also embraces that, with a side of there's murder and we've got to figure out what's happening. And I love a good mystery. So highly recommend checking out Wednesday on Netflix. Binge it. Let me know if Netflix questions you for watching for too long and how you feel about that. Personally attacked? Me too. And I will see you tomorrow.